and counting out from that. Looks like a pretty serious conversation here with Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Charlie, do you have 5 seconds on this relationship here? Oh, okay, we've lost Charlie. Battery hung up because he just didn't like the way that was going.
All right, Trump just made a huge mistake and in the process handed Joe Biden a major victory. So Trump's trip to SpaceX yesterday did not go as planned. And I'm not just talking about the rocket launch. Honestly, I find this to be pretty cool. Even though I despise Elon Musk, I do appreciate technological advancement, and I find this rocket launch to be pretty sick. But that is besides the point. While the rocket launch failed to land as it was supposed to, Donald Trump also failed landing on something himself while Donald Trump was there. With all of these Republican senators, Democrats used that opportunity to push through key judicial appointments, and it was genius. Make sure you drop a like, make sure you subscribe, and let's jump in. So the same exact Donald Trump who has been urging Republicans to hold the line on blocking Biden's nominees just undermine their own strategy. But I think the funniest part is honestly that Donald Trump then threw a tantrum on True Social because he undermined himself. He screwed himself over. And again, I honestly find this right here to be pretty sick. But right, while this was happening, Donald Trump posted on Truth Social, "The Democrats are trying to stack the courts with radical left judges on their way out the door. Republican senators need to show up and hold the line no more. Judges confirmed before Inauguration Day. Again, show up and hold the line," says Donald Trump. But I want to explain to you how he screwed up badly. Even beyond just this appointment of Matt Gaetz, take a listen to him being asked if he regrets the appointment of Matt Gaetz.
Mr. President, are you reconsidering the nomination of Matt Gaetz?
No.
I mean, obviously, he's going to say no. And honestly, he probably weighed the outcomes before he appointed Matt Gaetz, and he realized that one, he either gets Matt Gaetz through as the Attorney General and gets essentially a loyalist attack dog. Two, he changes the standard of what an acceptable nominee looks like. So then the next person he tries to ram through the Senate's like feud or three. He's able to force it into recess appointments and get him through that way. Or four, Matt Gaetz goes away because he resigned from the Senate, so he knows that there are favorable outcomes no matter what. But he didn't think of outcome number 5, the report on Matt Gaetz gets hacked and then released. And then the cover-up that Mike Johnson, Matt Gaetz, Mark, Wayne, Mullen, and Donald Trump all tried to do gets released, and the public sees what they tried to hide. And it seems like we're heading in that direction, which just shows that Donald Trump is not capable of putting together a competent administration. It's falling apart before he even takes the White House. And something that I've been thinking lately is, Donald Trump can manipulate the media into the White House. I mean, he can use that to win a campaign by saying outrageous things and manipulating CNN and MSNBC, but he can't manipulate the media into governing effectively, or he cannot govern effectively by manipulating the media, rather. And that's what this story proves. This article is titled, "Trump Accidentally Helps Dems Get Key Judicial Nominees Approved by Taking Republicans to SpaceX Launch." If the Republican senators had been there in Congress, they likely would have been able to defeat the judicial nominees again. Donald Trump prioritized hanging out with Elon Musk and getting some cameras on him and the senators around him. And while prioritizing that hangout, he lost the actual power of judicial nominees, as Republicans have been trying to drag down the process of getting Joe Biden's judicial nominees approved. Republican senators warned that Donald Trump was hurting their progress by taking some members of Congress to watch the SpaceX launch, causing them to miss votes. Senators J.D. Vance and Marco Rubio were among the few who missed the opportunity to cast their votes. Tuesday leading fellow Republicans to express their frustrations. Other senators were reportedly absent the day prior. According to Punch B News, and Andrew Desiderio shared to X News during closed-door Senate GOP lunch, lots of anger at Vance and Rubio for missing votes on Biden, judicial nominees who could have otherwise been defeated with a mix of damn absences, Manchin as wild card, and VP Harris being in Hawaii, but other GOP senators were also absent yesterday, and a few are with Trump today for the SpaceX launch, so a number of Democrats were absent, meaning that if the Republican senators had been there, they likely would have been able to defeat the judicial nominees with 44 vacancies and 14 current nominees. Democrats are trying to meet or exceed the number of judicial nominees confirmed during the Trump admin during his first term. 234 Trump nominees were confirmed, while Biden has hit 2,117. So he is exactly 17 away. And the final push for Democrats is not a new play. Republicans did the same thing following the 2020 election, but now Donald Trump is basically self-sabotaging. And again, Trump's mishandling of this moment in particular ties to a larger pattern of his chaotic leadership. The same type of chaotic leadership we'll see over the next 4 years. You can look at his appointment of Matt Gaetz as the AG. You can look at that clip of him saying he doesn't regret appointing Matt Gaetz after we learned that he said behind closed doors he knows Gaetz is going to get rejected. And he tried to push for recess appointments, but he failed. And now that I'm saying that out loud, I'm beginning to wonder if this wasn't just bad timing on Trump's part, if it was a strategic sabotage or a way to poke at the senators who aren't going along with his recess appointment idea again, with several Democrats absent. The Republicans could have easily defeated the nominees that had shown up. They had the votes, they could have defeated them. But instead, they straight up handed the Democrats a win, and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer wasted no time saying Democrats will, quote, keep working to confirm as many judges as we can. So Trump's blender just gave Democrats the momentum to finish and push them over this line, which leads me to wonder, is he trying to poke fun at the center? Is this beyond Trump's chaotic, terrible leadership? Maybe Donald Trump let it happen. Maybe he wanted the senators to get pissed off. Here's Trump talking to Elon Musk.
And counting out from that. Looks like a pretty serious conversation here with Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Charlie, do you have 5 seconds on this relationship here? Oh, okay, we've lost Charlie. Battery hung up because he just didn't like the way that was going. I'm joking. Charlie's shot is down now. We're going to continue looking live there in Brownsville, Texas, and we will continue to cover this as it happens. We're about 52 minutes away, and we'll be watching for this to happen. Live pictures there out of Brownsville.
And again, the launch itself didn't go as planned. Well, the launch went well, but then the landing of the rocket, which is what they're trying to perfect, didn't go well. And it's an iterative process, so I'm not going to say that they're dumbasses, because it actually is rocket science in this case. And they are making progress, but I will say that it's not Elon Musk doing this. He is the face of this, who just takes credit for these projects in the same way that Donald Trump is about to get office and take credit for Joe Biden's massive accomplishments. But you can see over here on the left some of the senators that came. That's Ted Cruz standing there in his sunglasses, just being a third wheel awkwardly. And here are the 2 big dogs who are just inseparable. And who knows, maybe Elon Musk gave him this idea. We know that Elon Musk directly threatened House Republicans who didn't vote along with Trump's agenda. He said, I will primary you. I will fund somebody to primary you, a candidate who will make it so that you lose power. And that is the power that Elon Musk really has. That's the power that Elon Musk gives to Donald Trump. This endless resource of money, a vast amount of money that allows him to buy a social media platform like X, manipulate the algorithm on X, allows him to donate $200 million. And that's nothing because he made $20 billion in unrealized gains after Tesla shot up in the stock market following Donald Trump's victory. So it's all manipulation and it's corruption to the highest extent. I just don't understand how people on the right don't see it. I mean, imagine if Bill Gates had bought Facebook. Bill Gates then used Facebook to push pro-Biden propaganda. Then in 2020, after Biden won, he just walked around openly with Bill Gates. Bill Gates decided who went on Biden's cabinet and even got to hop on the phone with other world leaders. It's absolutely disgusting. It's blatantly corrupt. And if the roles were reversed and Democrats did this, Republicans would call it out. But I'd leave you with that. I'll make more videos today, so if you guys want to help boost this video and you enjoy, you can hit that subscribe button. You can leave a like on this video. And if you're stuck around to the end, you can drop a blue heart in the comments or just say hi. Thank you for your support, and until next time, I'll see you soon.